What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Kim Codes. In this video, I'm going to be practicing JavaScript. I'm going to be practicing, I'm sorry guys if I'm speaking weird, it's late, but I'm going to be practicing parameters, arguments, of course functions, and a few new math object properties. Alright, so this is an assignment from Team Treehouse, of course. So the first thing that they ask us is to attach the file geometry.js to the index.html file. So as you can see in the index.html file, I have attached the script right here. So that's basically how you attach it. You just put script source JavaScript, which is in this folder, / geometry.js script, right? So in geometry, it says create a function that calculates the area of a rectangle. The function should accept the width and height as arguments and return the area of the rectangle. The area of a rectangle is, of course, width times height. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a function, and this is how you write a function. You just put function, and then I'm going to call it rectangle area. Make sure the name of your function corresponds to what it's actually doing so that it makes sense. And then the arguments that I want, the parameters are going to be stored within the function. Our arguments and parameters are still like interchanged, but I'm going to put down width, and then I'm going to put down height. Okay, so what we want our function to do is we want it to return the area of that rectangle. So I'm going to put the keyword return, which is width times height. Okay, so when we call this function, it's going to give us the width times the height. So it's as simple as that. Okay. So the next third step is to create a function that calculates the volume of a rectangular prism. The function should accept the width, height, and length as arguments and return the volume of that rectangular prism. The volume of a rectangular prism is the width times height times the length. So it's pretty similar to that. We just write function, and then I'm going to put rectangle volume, and it says it accepts 3 arguments, so that is the width, the height, and the length. Oops. Okay, that's the width, the height, and the length. And what we want it to do is, I always like to put the end braces, curly braces, for some reason I forget sometimes. We're gonna multiply it. So when we call rectangle volume, we're gonna return width times height times length. Alright, so fourth one, create a function that calculates the area of a circle. The function should accept the radius of the circle as an argument and return the area of that circle. So the area of a circle is the value of pi times radius over 2. So first, let's create the function. So function circle area, right? And I'm going to put the curly braces, and then I'm going to put return. We need pi. So that is a new, if you're taking this JavaScript course from Team Treehouse, that is a new function that he didn't talk about, math property. So he gave us a reference. So if we click on math.pal, it's going to open in Mozilla Developer Network. Here we see that basically math.pal is basically, oh, I'm sorry, not math.pal, but math.py. Well, we are going to use math.pow too. So math.pi is basically 3.14159, if you guys remember in school. So it's basically the meaning of pi. So what we do is we console.log math.pi, and the expected output is this. Alright, so to give you the example, okay, that may make you confused, so don't look at that. But basically, math.pi basically equals pi, and pi is 3.14. If you don't understand that, just memorize it. Like, that is all that is. It's nothing special. So we go back here, and then we're going to say, so the syntax for that is math.pi with the capital Pi. So we're going to return the pi, which is math.capital Pi. I'm going to times that. Oh, I'm sorry. For the function circle area, we accept an argument, which is a radius. So I'm just going to put radius here. Okay. So that's what it'll accept. And then now we need radius to the second power. So we go back to Mozilla, however you say that. Oops, sorry. So we go back to Mozilla, and math.pow is math to the power. So basically this is how it works. So let's say you want 7 to the third power. The base number, what you want powered, is the first number, and then the third number is what it will multiply it by. So let me just make it as simple as possible. Power is basically, this is basically saying 7 times 7 times 7, means 7 is multiplying 7 times 7 times 7, because it's multiplying it 7 by itself 3 times, which is the definition of power. So that's all you have to know. I think they have like a better number. Yeah. Base, this is the base. Okay? And that's the exponent, which is usually written higher. Alright? So the first one is the base. The second one is the exponent. Alright? So this is some great examples. Math.pow 7.2, just multiply 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. And so on. So when we go here, it asks us for the radius to the second power. So how do we do that? Remember our syntax, math.pow. So what I'm going to do is math.pow is radius to the second power. Let me just make sure I wrote that correctly. Math.pow, yep, is correct. Alright, so the fifth one is create a function that calculates the volume of a sphere. The function should accept the radius of the sphere as an argument. So I'm going to write function sphere volume, and then here we're going to put radius, because that's what we're asking for. That's the argument we're asking for. And then here we're going to put our curly braces, closing and ending. And then we're going to put return. Oops. What do we want return? We want 4/3, and we're going to put that in parentheses, because 4/3 is the same thing as 4 divided by 3, and according to the order of operations, you have to put that in the parentheses. If you don't understand that, just Google order of operations, like math order of operations. It's just how the computer works. So 4/3, but of course, if you guys have any questions, leave it down below. Okay, 4/3 times pi, and we already learned how to do the pi, which is math.pi. I'm going to multiply that by radius to the third power. So we already know how to do that. Math.power. This is our base. and this is our exponent. Yay! Alright, so last but not least, it's going to say use console.log to test each function and output to the JavaScript console. Here are the values to test and the expected results. So I'm going to put console.log. Okay, sorry. Function, rectangle, area, five, 22, and so on. Sorry for my chewing, guys. It's late and I'm trying to stay up to do this, but I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys. And then, you just continue doing it, console.log this and that. If you guys don't understand how to do the rest, then let me know and I'll make a separate video. If you guys made it this far, thank you. So all you have to do is save it, preview it, go to the console.log, go to your whatever, if you're using a Mac or a PC, and then you check in your web developer tools, your JavaScript.